Sharing screen. So chapter 6, principle of insurance. We have the remaining three principles: subrogation, contribution, then proximity clause. Let's see what is subrogation. Subrogation is transfer of rights. Transfer of rights is, you know, I am the person who's insured. I am transferring my rights to the insurance company. Why I am transferring my rights to the insurance company? See, I have insurance policy on me, and some person uh, done some wrong thing. He's done some drunken driving and came and hit me. Then I got damaged. Now I'm claiming my insurance company that I have insurance for me. So you pay for my medical expenses and everything, whatever is there. So they are paying it. But what the insurance company can do, this is not naturally done accident. This is something done because of some person's wrongdoing. Tort freezer. They call it as a tort feaser. Tort feaser is something who's doing wrongdoing. Okay, so that person is guilty of doing that one. So what that insurance company can do is, on behalf of me, anyway they are paying me. I lost 1 lakh rupees on all the mediclaims. So they are paying 1 lakh rupees. On behalf of me, they can sue that person who done the drunken driving, and they can recover that 1 lakh rupees from that person. That insurance company can recover. So this is called subrogation. So I am transferring my rights of getting that money from that person who has done the wrongdoing to insurance company. புரியுதா? இது புரியலனா ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். So subrogation is என்னுடைய ரைட்ஸை வந்து நான் இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனிக்கு டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்றேன். ஸோ எனக்கோ இன்னொருத்தவங்களுக்கும் ஒரு பிரச்சனை, இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனி எனக்கு பே பண்ணிடும். ஆனா இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனி அந்த பர்சன் பி கிட்ட இருந்து they will recover that amount. So this is called subrogation. So I'm not worried about recovering from that person, and I cannot do that to recovery. I cannot get that claim from insurance company. I cannot claim from the person who has done wrongdoing. But there are exceptions. Okay, double claiming பண்ணலாம், but there are exceptions. So insurer choose the third party as the power holder for the insured. So not in their own name. So if recovery from third party is less than, for example, I am suing that third party. So they have paid 1 lakh rupees to me. Okay. The insurance company putting case against that drunken driving person. So that drunken driving person, the court orders that drunken driving person to pay 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees to me. So if they are paying 2 lakh rupees, the insurance company will take that 1 lakh rupees, and the remaining 1 lakh they will pay again to me. If the claim paid is greater than what is the amount if they are paying. If it is less, the insurer, they will recover from that person itself. Okay. So if the recovery from the third party is less than claim paid, the insurer keeps all recovery. They are not going to, for example, if the court orders only to pay 80,000, but insurance company has paid me 10,000 already. I mean, 1 lakh rupees already. So 80,000 only court order. So insurance company will keep that 80,000. Already 20,000 rupees, there is difference, but insurance company is not going to worried about that. But if they are going to pay more, then the remaining amount they will give it us, give it to us, give it back to that insured. They won't keep it. So any questions so far on the subrogation? Okay, so ways of subrogation arises under tort. Tort is Third party's negligence causes loss. Negligence is something by mistake. Tortfeasor is one's duty of the care. So victim's rights against a tortfeasor transfer to the insured. These are all like very big term. Don't write, don't be scared about these terms. That means like something, some person who is doing wrong things. Okay. So if a person who is doing wrong thing and I am the victim, the insurance company will get all the amount from that person who is doing wrong things. This example we have seen already. So under contract means there is some written agreement. For example, tenant. I am giving my house to a tenant, but I have also insured my house. The tenant has knowingly done some damage to my house. I cannot go and fight to the tenant. I'm saying I'm putting a claim for insurance company. My property is damaged. You pay it to me. So insurance company is paying me the claim. They pay it to me. Now the insurance company is going back to the tenant and they are suing them to get why you are done voluntarily some damage to my house, to that person house. So you need to pay that amount to the insurance company. So this is called under contract. Statutory right. Statutory right is there is no contract, but it under law itself, you know, law by government law itself, the rule exists. For example, I am sending one precious amount. For example, I am sending an iPhone through courier. I also insured my iPhone through an insurance company. Because of negligence in the courier, my iPhone got damaged, and before reaching that person, it got damaged, total damage. Now, I am claiming insurance company for the loss of my for the damage of my iPhone. Now, the insurance company can sue that carrier. Carrier is the courier office. Their carrier because of your negligence only, you know that phone got damaged. So you need to pay the amount to the insurance company. So this is not under any contract. This is not under any, written contract. This is under law. Under law itself, some carrier, if they are taking the goods, even if they are traveling in road or by air, whatever it is, they take the responsibility. So this is called statutory right. Subject matter of insurance. This is simple. We know that my bike is there. So I lost somebody, stolen my bike. Now the insurance company is giving me some amount like 50,000 rupees to get a new bike. I got new bike. So I am happily riding new bike. But we have already filed an FIR in the police station. Police is searching that bike. Maybe after 6 months, they found that bike. They will not give it to us. They will give it to the insurance company because the insurance company already given that claim amount to us. So they cannot give the bike to me because I already been compensated for my loss. So they will give the bike to the insurance company. The insurance company can keep the bike or they can sell the bike, whatever it is. So recovery of the stolen or damaged goods. So any questions so far? No questions? Okay. So when subrogation does not arise, so this is subrogation arises when the subrogation does not arise. Benefit contracts. So there are a lot of principles which is not applied in benefit contract. We have seen indemnity contract, benefit contract. Benefit contract or non-indemnity contract. So loss cannot be indemnified. Indemnified means we cannot put a value for human life. This is called indemnity. So subrogation does not fit into benefit contracts. So life insurance contract or critical illness rider, all this insurance, subrogation does not exist. Okay. I cannot transfer the right to the insurance company. I got damaged means I can recover from insurance company. Same time, I can put a case against that person who did the accident. I can recover the amount from that person also. So because this is human life. So human life, you cannot put a indemnity or subrogation. Example, like widow can claim from the both the life insured. If a husband is died, that widow can claim from life insurance as well as from the truck driver who made the accident. So both are going to pay the widow. Okay, so they are not going to pay the insurance company. So subrogation does not fit into benefit contracts. Knock-knock agreement. What is knock-knock agreement? So little difficult to understand. I will try my best to explain it. Knock-knock agreement is insurance A, insurance B. Okay, I have an example, I think. Okay. So in benefit contract, I have an example. So marine contract is indemnity contract. So indemnity contract means subrogation applies. Non-indemnity means non-benefit contract. Non-indemnity is equal to benefit contract. So no subrogation. So for example, marine insurance or motor insurance or property insurance or indemnity insurance. So loss is 10 lakh. The insurance pays 10 lakh and the insurer can recover from the wrongdoer. This is called subrogation. So life insurance, so policy amount is 50 lakhs. The family will get benefit from the life insurance company 50 lakh. At the same time, family may also sue the wrongdoers. They also sue the wrongdoers, put a case against them. They can also benefit from directly from the court. The insurance company cannot recover that amount from the wrongdoer. So this is called subrogation. Does not apply here. So knock-knock agreement. Example, knock-knock agreement is if both the parties are insured, person A insured, person B insured. So person A met with an accident because of negligence of person B. Okay. So both are insured. If insurance company is going to sue person B is going to claim from insurance company, some other insurance company. So because of that, two insurance company has to fight together in court. If two insurance companies fighting in court, that is a very big trial. It will go for years and lot of money involved. So they won't go if two insurance company are there, they are not going to fight or put against a case against each other. So they are going to stay away. So this is called knock-knock. Knock-knock is two insurance company, they are not going to put case against each other. They say, okay, it's okay. I'm not going to claim from you. You are not going to claim from me. We are in mutual agreement. This is knock-knock. Example, car A insured with ICICI Lombard. Car B is insured with New India Assurance. Two different company. Both are insured. So car B driver is negligent and damages car A. So as per subrogation, ICICI Lombard will pay car A. Then ICICI Lombard, they will go and sue, put a case against car B. This is basic subrogation. But here knock-knock agreement means car B is also insured. If they are putting case against car B, that means they are putting case against New India Assurance. So two insurance company will not fight against each other. So what they will do is, if there is knock-knock agreement, ICICI Lombard will pay the insured. That is person A, they will pay. They won't do any recovery action from car B. They will say, okay, go away. Matter ends there. If there is no knock-knock agreement, then they need to sue car B. Then they need to recover from new window insurance. That is a very lengthy back and forth trial. It will go for years. So they won't do this one. Rejected. They will put knock-knock agreement and matter ends there. Clear? Any questions in knock-knock agreement? Any questions? Okay, no questions. So principal contract, okay. Waiver of subrogation. What is waiver of subrogation? Is waiver is விட்டு கொடுக்கிறது. I'm just waiving off, leaving that matter. So principal contract insurance. There is a contract called principal contract insurance. You need to understand the principal contract insurance first. So principal contract insurance means there is one owner. Under that owner, there is a contractor. Okay. So the owner takes insurance. The contractor does not take insurance. So there is this is called principal contractor insurance. In this one, I'll teach you with an example. Okay. So two insurance company. Sorry, it's not insurance company. It is two different kind of people. Okay. So principal company is company with a project owner. You can keep as a project owner. Project owner is Naveen's Casa Grande. Okay, Casa Grande is the project owner. So they are constructing a building, Casa Grande, and there is some subcontractor. Okay, let's take some electrician contractor are there. For example, we can keep that company name as Chennai Electrical Company. So Chennai Electrical Company is working as a contract for Casa Grande. So Casa Grande has insurance for the whole building, entire building. This Chennai Electrical Company, they are doing some wiring work. And because of this wiring work, they have done some damage. Mistakenly, they have done some damage, negligence damage. Because of that, there is fire. The whole building lost in fire. Okay. So now, if this Casa Grande is going for a claim for the insurance company. So insurance company is paying for Casa Grande. Now, for this, under this subrogation, the insurance company need to put a case against that Chennai Electrical Company because of the negligence, and they need to get that amount back. But if they have principal contractor insurance, they cannot put a case against that subcontractor. So this is called principal contractor insurance. We have an example, L&T, Lawson and Turbo, hires a contractor to build a part of a plant. Project value is 50 crores. Contractor made mistake, 5 crores fire damage. The insurance pay 5 crore from Lawson and Turbo. If we don't have a waiver of contract, then the insurance company will put a case against the contractor for 5 crores. If we have that waiver of subrogation, then insurance company cannot put a case against the contractor, even though the contractor caused the loss. So this is called principal contractor insurance. So these three areas, subrogation is excluded. We cannot use the subrogation principle. life knock-knock agreement, waiver of subrogation clause. Any questions? Okay. The next principle is contribution. So contribution is a corollary to indemnity. Corollary is something which is following. Okay. The meaning of corollary is following. So this applies for more than one insurance. Indemnity, the same loss. For example, we have an example. So in contribution, we have two different examples. One is under insurance, without under insurance. You all know under insurance. இதுக்கு முன்னாடியே பார்த்தோம் ஒரு ப்ராப்பர்ட்டியை விட கம்மியா இன்சூர் பண்றது. So before going into that, we'll understand what is contribution is. If I have two policies, for example, I have a home, I have two policy. Okay. So one policy with ICICI, another policy with HDFC. Okay. I have 6 lakh rupees policy for ICICI. I have 4 lakh rupees for HDFC. So total 10 lakh policy I have, but two different policies. Now there is a claim. Okay. So claim is 3 lakh rupees. So now who is going to pay that 3 lakh rupees? Whether should I claim for HDFC or I should claim for ICICI? So this rule is given by contribution. The contribution here, the insurance strictly restricts the liability with a proportionate share of loss. Proportionate share means they have, 6 lakh and 4 lakh. This is the amount. The same proportion, they are going to share the loss. 6 lakhs is 60% of 10 lakh. 4 lakh is 40% of 10 lakh. If there is a claim of 3 lakhs, out of 3 lakhs, ICICI holds 60%. So ICICI is going to pay 60% of the claim. 60% of 3 lakhs is 280. Okay, 2,80,000. Then remaining 40% of the 3 lakhs is paid by the HDFC. So whatever is the claim, HDFC and ICICI, they are going to share it proportionately in the same way as per the sum assured. Any questions? If I am not clear, I can explain again. Contribution. Okay. So property value is 10 lakh. So loss is 3 lakh. So I have policy with one policy, I have 6 lakh, another policy 4 lakh. Okay. So total sum assured is 10 lakh. Now the principle of contribution comes here. So what is this principle of contribution? So person A is pays 3 lakhs. Out of this 3 lakh, okay, it's not 2.8 lakhs, it is 1.8 lakhs. Okay, out of this 3 lakh, person A pays the 60% of the claim, person A, that is 1.8 lakhs. Person B pays 40% of the claim, that is 1.2 lakhs. Here the person, it's not person A, insurance company A, insurance company B. So the 3 lakhs is paid by proportionately by two different persons. So this is called contribution. Let's understand the contribution in a different way. Under insurance. Under insurance is the property itself is underinsured. For example, the value of the property is 10 lakh. But that person has cheated the insurance company and he has done an insurance only for 5 lakhs. Now The claim 4 lakhs they are claiming. So if they are claiming for 4 lakhs, okay, actually under insurance, as per under insurance, they will calculate how much we need to pay. So 5 divided by 10 is 50%. So 50% has been underinsured. So in the claim of 4 lakh, actually the insurance company has to pay only 2 lakh because 50% they will reduce. So 4 divided by 4 into 0.5 is 2 lakh rupees. So now the claim amount is only 2 lakh. So in this 2 lakh, the insurance company will split the 60% of 2 lakh. What is the 60% of 2 lakh is 1.4 and 40% of 2 lakh is 60,000. That will be split 80,000, 1.2 and 80. So this will be splitted by insurance company A and insurance company B. So the total claim liability itself is 2 lakh because of under insurance. First, we have reduced what is the under insurance. Then we are splitting the proportion between two different parties. Any questions? I should be very clear or I am totally not clearly taking. That is the example. I mean, that is the message I'm getting if you people are too silent. Okay. So two or more, these are all like just direct points. You can read it. I'm trying to make the principles more clear with more examples. Okay. So exceptions, contribution also will have exceptions. Every principle have exceptions. So exception is marine insurance, health insurance, and benefit policy. So marine insurance and health insurance have different exceptions. Different means the person can choose in which insurance company I can put a claim. It's not proportionately sharing. For example, health insurance, I have health insurance with ICICI and I have health insurance with Niva Bupa. Okay, 2 lakhs health insurance with ICICI, 2 lakhs with Niva Bupa. Now I am getting hospitalized and I am getting a bill of 1 lakh rupees. This 1 lakh rupees, I can either claim with ICICI or I can claim with Niva Bupa. I don't want to share. I can decide whether I could claim with ICICI or Niva Bupa. That is my decision. I cannot put 50,000 claim in ICICI, 50,000 claim in Niva Bupa. Okay, so this here, health insurance does not come under contribution. Same like marine insurance. Benefit policies like life insurance, contracts or benefit policy, they are not under indemnity, they are not under subrogation, they are not under contribution. So no contribution. So if I have 1 crore policy on my life with HDFC, another 1 crore policy on ICICI, if I am dead, I can claim the beneficiary can claim 2 crore each, 1 crore from each company. There is no contribution at all in life insurance. So both claim they can do. The last principle is proximity clause. This is the definition we need to learn. Proximity clause is, it's not which is nearest, it is the dominant and most active and efficient. அதாவது the reason for damage. What is the reason for damage? Which one is causing? For example, there is fire and flood together. Whether fire causing damage or flood causing damage. Because I may have fire insurance, I may have flood insurance. I may have both. If I have only flood insurance, and because of flood, there is fire also. The insurance company will think whether the cause of damage is because of flood or because of fire. Then only they will pay. If I have flood insurance and the damage is due to fire, they are not going to pay it. If I have flood insurance and the damage is because of flood only, they are going to pay my claim. So they will check whether what is the proximity clause. Proximity clause is which one caused damage. ஃப்ளட் காஸ் பண்ணிச்சா ஃபயர் காஸ் பண்ணிச்சா ரெண்டுமே நடந்திருக்கு ஒரு இடத்துல. ஆனா எது வந்து டேமேஜ் காஸ் பண்ணுச்சு, அந்த டேமேஜ் காஸ் பண்ண அந்த விஷயம் இன்சூரன்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்களா. ஸோ தட் இஸ் வாட் இஸ் கால்ட் as proximity clause. This type of policy cover we already seen. Named peril policy, all risk policy. Named peril policy will have three sets. One is insured, second one is excluded, third one is uninsured. So you need to know the difference between these three. Insured peril means if the damage is going to happen because of this one, I am going to pay. That is called insured peril. Excluded peril is, I'm not talking about anything. For example, general exclusions. General exclusion is war, terrorism. These are all general exclusion. This is excluded peril. Uninsured peril is something I'm mentioning it, stating if anything happens because of this, I am not going to pay it. So this is uninsured peril. There is a difference between excluded peril and uninsured peril. Excluded peril is general exclusion. Okay, it will be there in all insurance. Uninsured peril is the contract itself, they will specifically mention if the damage is going to happen because of fire, I am not going to pay it. This is uninsured peril. So named peril policy la three things will be there: insured, excluded, uninsured. They will mention insured peril, I will cover fire. Excluded peril, riot, terrorism, war are excluded. Uninsured peril, flood, I am not going to insure damage due to flood. So these three things they will mention in the contract. This is called named peril policy. All risk policy. All risk policy has only two sets because it covers all risk. But in the all risk, it will have two things. One is insured peril. What are the things I'm going to cover? Fire, flood, accident, everything they will mention. And also they will mention excluded peril. Excluded peril is riot, general exclusion, war or terrorism, all these things they will mention. But they won't mention uninsured peril because there is no uninsured at all. Everything is insured. So this is called all risk policy. Okay. So spread of cost. They will see the spread of cost. For example, okay, a fire in building A. Building A, there is a fire. From that building A, it spreads to building B and it spreads to building C. Okay. And there is a wall and that wall falls on the stock. There is a stock, there is a computer you are keeping. Because of fire, the wall falls on the computer and the computer got damaged. So there is a sequence. You see sequence. Fire is happening in one building. It is spreading to B, spreading to C, and then it is causing damage to the wall. Wall is falling under the computer. Computer got damaged. So the insurance company is going to pay the claim for the damage of the computer because it is caused by, it is physical damage. Although it is physical damage, what is the cause? The main cause is fire, which is started in the building A. So this is called proximity clause plus sequence. There is a sequence. Okay. Second thing, stock damaged by water used in fire extinguisher. For example, there is a fire in our office. Okay, so I have fire policy. I don't have water policy. I don't have water policy at all. I have fire policy. Now, because of fire, there is a sprinkler. Automatic sprinkler is opening, and that is trying to extinguish the fire. Or I am using water pour on my computer to stop the fire. This is, I am trying to stop the damage by the fire. But the computer got damaged because of water. Now the insurance company cannot deny the claim, stating that the damage has happened by water, not because of fire. They cannot say that. They need to pay it because of fire, I need to use water. And because of water, it got damaged. When there is no fire, there is no means of using water at all. Clear? So there is a sequence. So this sequence should be there. Each insurance company will see the sequence, not only the cost. If new forces intervene, for example, I'll give two examples. So person got accident, he got fractured. Okay. So because of that fracture, he was taken to hospital, and in the hospital, because of fracture, there is severe bleeding and he died. So now the insurance company will pay accident claim for that one, because even though the accident happened somewhere and the person died in hospital, there is a sequence: accident, fracture, because of fracture, lot of bleeding, and death. And the death is not due to fracture because of bleeding, but bleeding is caused by fracture, and fracture is caused by accident. There is a sequence. So the insurance company is going to pay that. But the person got injured, they taken to the hospital, and they have done some surgery to fix the fracture. Fracture healed. But during the hospitalization, the person got some infection, and because of that infection, he died. So this is not due to fracture. Now the infection is some other cause. So that is an independent force, different force, not due to fracture. Now this is not a proximate cause. The insurance company is not going to pay for it. Okay. You can say, if there is no accident is not happening, the person is not going to go to the hospital. You can say that, but the sequence is not there. It is not because of accident. This is because of negligence in the hospital. So the cause is different. Okay. The last part is concurrent cause, which is happening independently. Concurrent cause acting interdependently. Concurrent cause means two different things working together, happening at the same time. Okay. But how they are damaging it, whether they are damaging independently or whether they are damaging it independently. By book, there are some examples, and I also have prepared some examples to make you understand. Okay, concurrent cause acting independently. So two different cause, two different damage. Example, cyclone. Cyclone damages the roof. So this is a excluded peril. Named peril. You need to understand named peril, excluded peril, uninsured peril, insured peril. Three things will be there. So cyclone, they have mentioned it as excluded peril. At the same time, there is unrelated electrical short circuit. So electrical short circuit is one more cause, independent. So two different cause. One is cyclone, one is fire because of electrical short circuit. So I have a policy where Fire is covered, cyclone is excluded. It is excluded, not uninsured. There is a difference between uninsured and excluded. Okay. So they have excluded it. So now cyclone is not the cause of the fire, but fire did not cause the cyclone. They are two different. They are independent causes. Fire is not causing cyclone. Cyclone is not causing fire. Cyclone done damage to roof only. Fire done damage to some equipments. So now the insurance company, what they will say is damage caused by fire, they will pay. Damage caused by cyclone, they won't pay. This is excluded peril. So if damage caused by fire is 5 lakhs, they will pay. If damage caused by cyclone, they won't pay. 2 lakhs. Okay. So this is concurrent causes independently working. Example, total loss 20 lakhs. Fire damages 8 lakhs, they will pay. Cyclone damage 12 lakh, they are not going to pay. Clear? This is two different causes working independently. Now we are going to see concurrent causes acting interdependently. Interdependent. So two different causes, but they are acting interdependently means they are causing damage together. Example, a chemical factory. There is a overheating issue. Okay. And there is a safety valve also there. Safety valve, they will keep a safety valve. If there is overheating, the safety valve should stop that machine from overheating. But overheating happened. Safety valve also failed. These are two different things. Only because both happened together, the boiler exploded. If one happened, explosion would not have occurred. Either overheating not happening, explosion not happened. Safety valve worked properly, no explosion. But both happened together. Two different causes worked concurrently and caused the damage. So this is called concurrent causes acting interdependently. But here you should understand one more class, uninsured peril. Insured peril, excluded peril, uninsured peril. We need to know about uninsured peril here. Okay. So example, electrical fault insured. So they say I have insured electrical fault as I have insured, I have insurance coverage for electrical fault. Terrorism is excluded. So together they cause explosion. Okay. So because of terrorism, there is some electrical fault, and because of that is total damage. So since one essential cause is excluded, the whole loss becomes not payable. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்த எக்ஸாம்பிள்ல two different clause but two different damage. They are not working together to cause the damage. Cyclone different damage to roof. Fire different damage to articles. Two different clause, two different damage. They will pay part of the damage. Here, two different clause. One is excluded, one is insured, but together they are causing total damage, not payable. Insurance company is not going to pay that because one is excluded and another one is insured, but still this excluded cause exaggerated the claim because the excluded peril was not part of the chain. So case B, this is the last one. One cause is insured, the other cause is uninsured but not excluded. So excluded is different, uninsured is different. Uninsured, they will specifically mention in the contract. Okay, so fire is insured. I have a fire insurance policy. Mechanical defect I have, which is uninsured, which is not excluded. It is uninsured. They are saying it is uninsured. Together causes damage. So result, it's payable. So when excluded peril works concurrently, excluded peril concurrently, then not payable. Uninsured peril working concurrently, it is payable. Okay. So like that, we have example in book, milk transit, riot. Milk transit is milk they are carrying in a lorry. There is some riot. There is some strike. Because of that, road closed. Lorry is not traveling to the next point. So here, inherent voice. Inherent voices. Inherent voices. Something automatically getting damaged. For example, fruit. If you are keeping that outside for 20 days, it will get rotten. That is called inherent vice. Milk. If you keep the milk packet outside for 2 days, it will get spoiled. So this is called inherent vice. So they are saying, the insurance company, they are saying inherent vice is excluded. Riot is insured. Okay. So there is milk transit and riot is insured. Inherent vice is excluded. So they are acting interdependently because milk is traveling in the road. There is some riot. Because of that riot, milk is not traveling. Milk is there in the road for 2 days. Because since the milk is in the lorry itself for 2 days, it is got spoiled. So this is working interdependently. So one is excluded. One peril is excluded. So I'm not going to pay it. Okay. If there is uninsured peril, then it is payable. So this is the difference between excluded and uninsured peril. That's all. We are done with chapter 6. If you have any questions, you can ask.